Many people have commented on the sound of my voice, of course. They often ask why it sounds this strange and aren't there better options. Why don't I use a computer? Well, I thought today I would give you a demonstration of synthetic voice or synthetic speech, also known as text-to-speech, and the pluses and minuses. For this demonstration, I'm going to use a text-to-speech application and conduct an interview with myself. The interviewer will be a voice named Michelle. She'll ask the questions using the text-to-speech application. I'll respond using my electronic larynx. You can compare the two.
Hi, this is Michelle. Basically, what is an artificial larynx?
Simply put, an artificial larynx is a very high-quality buzzer.
Why does an artificial larynx sound so robotic?
Do you mean robotic?
Yes, robotic. You sound like a machine.
That's because the artificial larynx only provides a tone that I can use to form words. I mouth my words. I press the device to my throat and hold a button down. It provides a steady sound source.
It doesn't sound much like a person. Listen to my voice. Isn't that much better?
Yes, it is, but it requires I type everything before I speak.
But listen to the quality. I almost sound human. I have some expression in my voice. You have none.
And I can speak faster than you. I may not have inflection, but I only have to open my mouth and speak and hold the device to my throat. With text-to-speech, I must type every word and then have the computer speak it back.
Okay, you have a point. But why does an artificial larynx sound so mechanical? Why is my speech so more realistic?
Your speech is more realistic because it's built on phonemes.
What are phonemes?
I wish your questions were longer. Phonemes are sounds, speech sounds, individual speech sounds. When I speak, I just have a steady tone. I don't have any speech sounds stored in my device. In the computer, there are various speech sounds that are stored. When I use text-to-speech, I string all these together to form words. That's why you can have expression, and you also sound more natural.
Wouldn't you trade the immediacy of an artificial larynx for a better sounding voice?
No, because it takes too long. Plus I would have to carry a computer with me.
What's the most common question people ask you?
What is that?
What's the most common question people ask you?
One.
What's the most common question people ask you?
The most common question people ask me is, what? Or what is that?
Oh, see, artificial intelligence is only slightly ahead of artificial larynx technology. Ha ha. For those that may be listening to this video who haven't heard any of your other videos, what happened to your voice?
I had surgery on my larynx. I had a tumor below my vocal cords. The doctors removed the tumor, but in doing so, they had to remove my vocal cords. So although I still have my larynx, it's a little more than an extension of my airway. The advantage is I can still get air into my mouth, which aids me in speaking, especially when I don't use a chronic larynx.
If you have no vocal cords, and you were to try to speak without using the electronic larynx, what would we hear? You just said, I am speaking now without the electronic larynx. The sounds that you hear are the sounds of my mouth and lips forming words without a voice. Is there anything else you would like to say?
If anybody has any additional questions, feel free to post your comments or email me here at YouTube, and I'll do my best to answer if you want me to do another video Q&A. I'm open to that if Michelle is willing.
Of course. I am available anytime that you are at your computer. Feel free to call on me to translate. I don't have vocal cords, but I do have the artificial intelligence going for me and my melodious synthetic speech.
Be well.
He said be well.